Good morning. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. I'm here at 1620 South Victoria Avenue in Los Angeles, and I'm preparing to perform a video examination of the main sewer line for Craig Gardner. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping that is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping that is underneath or interior to the structure. Our examination today is not focused on the building drain line system. So if further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system, a licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. So I wasn't able to locate an exposed or accessible main sewer line cleanout. A main sewer line cleanout is an area outside the structure that has a removable cap as the drain system exits the building. So what we found here is a 3-inch, what we refer to as an end-run cleanout. It's at the back of the house, and it's just down to the left of these rear steps here coming out from your kitchen area. Now what we'll do is we'll drop in here and push through about 60 or so feet of piping before we get outside the building. Now we will see some of the drain system under the structure here, so we'll go ahead and comment on it. At least the sections that we do see. It looks like we've got a combination of modern ABS plastic through here. So we are going to change and connect back up to an original cast iron piping here shortly. Now the modern plastics are excellent materials for these drain systems. They have a long service life expectancy. They're smooth inner surface, which allows for high washout capability. Those kind of things. So here we're increasing from 3 inch to 4 inch, and this is where we're connecting up to the original cast iron drain system here under the house. Now this cast iron piping is going to continue all the way out to just before it connects to the public sewer. That's pretty uncommon in Los Angeles. I'll explain that a little further as we go. These cast iron pipes typically were expected to have a service life somewhere in the 70 to 80 year range. So what we're seeing here is really excessive rust and scale buildup. The bottom of this pipe is pretty badly deteriorated. One of the things I do look for while I'm doing these inspections on these older cast iron pipes, to pay attention to what the water does. This water's staying pretty dirty. I've had water running for a while, and if the system is still basically functional but aged, that water's usually going to clean up pretty good. So this is a situation where so far I'm seeing that this pipe is at the end of its useful service life, and would be recommended for upgrades. You see how the bottom is. You get these ledges here along the sides. The bottom starts to rot out. So in a situation like this, where this cast iron is running all the way out to the public sewer and under the street, we're basically talking about replacements all the way to that public connection. See the flakes of iron debris, chunks coming off the walls of the pipe. They're rusted and corroded. Nothing else to say on this, but this pipe is at the end of its useful service life and should be upgraded. So in a case like this, you're putting a new pipe in from the public sewer back up to the property. Usually that's going to be a clay piping. Cast iron piping was never really approved for use under the streets here in the city of LA, so this is uncommon to find. There may have been some sort of an allowance or something at the time it was put in. but today's standards dictate that it's going to be a clay pipe, and in some instances they do allow you to use certain plastics under the street, but that's kind of intermittent as far as what's approved by the city, so that'll need to be discussed with the sewer contractor. We have a short piece of clay pipe here that drops us down into our public sewer, right here near the middle of the street, about 130 feet from where we dropped in. So in total, we've got about 80 feet of original cast iron piping, both underground in the front yard out to the public sewer, and then there's some left up underneath the structure that is also considered to be at the end of its useful service life. So this upgrades for this drainage system would be kind of a combination of the sewer contractor and the plumbing contractor to bring it up to a satisfactory condition in a modern system that's going to be functional. Pipe drops to about 6 feet 3 inches here out at the middle of the street where the cast iron meets up with that clay section right here. So we'll list all that out, indicate all that in the written report, and at this point a qualified and reputable sewer contractor will need to be consulted to get an accurate estimate for replacement costs. So I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video portion of the examination for today. Please do refer to that written report for a description of the final findings and recommendations. This is Mark Harrison with Sewer Line Check Professionals. Thank you very much and have a pleasant day.